My freshman year roommate sat me down day one and was like, heads up, I will be bringing lots of girls and maybe even some guys to the dorm this year. So, if that scares you, grow up because this is not high school. Anyway, he brought one girl back the whole year and now they are married. Look at that guy's flower umbrella. My mother gave me this because I would get wet in the rain. I love my mom forever. Girl I am talking to is a baker, loves trinkets, games, and blueberries. So of course I did the obvious thing and crafted her a little waffle tic-tac-toe, including 6 little butter slices and blueberries. Hey, I know you have been trying real hard to silently recover, and I want you to know, I am proud of you and every step you take. You are doing great. How are you doing mentally? A little better. I ate lunch. How do you sleep at night, knowing that there are some people in the world who do not like you? With no underwear, in case they want to kiss my ass. Your free trial has expired. Now you have to pay. Your free trial has expired, but you still can use WinRare for free forever. If someone makes you happy, make them happier. When I was in Mexico, I saw a little sombrero and a little saddle, and I knew I had to buy them for this reason. When your favorite earthling makes it through this season of Earth. My 7-year-old boy, Snake, was getting lonely when I am away at work, so I brought him home a kitten. I was so nervous to introduce them, but I do not know why. This is day 3. My dad just met his buddy he has been playing Xbox with for 7 years in person, and they could not be happier. I am crying. My son. Me struggling with my bills. The $2 from his piggy bank. When you have cynical personality, but your heart is still full of love, and you just want someone to give it to. That moment when you fail an exam, and find out your best friend failed too. So my grandpa is 93 and still takes my grandma on dates weekly. Here is them getting ready this morning. Me happily seeing my dad enjoying his time, doing what he could not do when he was of my age. Hopelessly cringing at stuff you did in the past. Recognizing why you did cringy stuff and realizing that you learned something and probably will not do it again. Jobs are important, but nothing is more important than your family. Never forget what all your hard work is for. That one molecule of serotonin trying to keep me going throughout the day. How I assumed my parents' divorce would be. I want full custody. I am more important. No! See you in court. How it actually was. We may not love or even like each other anymore, but we still need to give our kid a happy childhood. Meaning we have to split time evenly and work together. Yes. My grandpa with Alzheimer's telling me his favorite story for the 100th time. 9-year-old me listening along because it makes him happy. Ditto is happy being Machamp. Ditto is happy being Pikachu. But Ditto is always the happiest being himself. After years of renting apartments without enough space for a dog, I finally saved enough to mortgage a house with a yard and adopted this sweet girl. Stop. Sir, what you just did is illegal. Bad mood is not allowed. So please smile, sir. Took my 6-year-old to a classmate's birthday party today. He was the only other kid there. His parents thanked me for bringing him and said he was the only one their son wanted to invite because my son's the only one in school who's nice to him. Teach your kids to not be assholes. After being abandoned, this doggo got adopted by monks and is now Brother Whiskers. My roommate's younger brother made a friendship bracelet for my cat. When I tell my parents about medical school, and they do not understand me, but they still support me anyway. Yeah, medicine. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to animals. Be kind to Earth. Be kind of weird. Read a book. I accidentally nudged Tabasco with my foot and woke him up. He gave me this look. Well, well, well. Look who is trying to end an argument by giving me food. If you think that is going to work, you are absolutely right. My girlfriend flexing in front of me after she decided to start working out, after years of battling with depression and anxiety. When your best friend's parents say you are not a guest anymore, you are family. When you accidentally say love you to your best friend, and they say it back. My reaction when my son, who has had trouble making friends at school for years, asks me whether he can go to a new friend's house for a sleepover. No neighbors, no noise, just birds singing and the rain. The perfect tattoo does exist. I love you. You are probably thinking, you do not even know me. But if people can hate for no reason, I can love. Somewhere in the world, there is a tree that sprouted the same day you were born and has been growing along with you, and I think that is wonderful. You singing with your full potential, and it is amazing while taking shower. The spider in your bathroom. Looked out my apartment window and caught the garbage men taking a break on the swings. When someone who is not your mom calls you handsome. Just learned that baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort, just like baby humans suck their thumbs. Everyone look at this. That time I left my cat at my parents' for 2 weeks and they made a book. Ricky Goes to Grandma's and Grandpa's 2019. Finally found him. When you find that one person you just connect with on a different level than anyone else. Shout out to my boy Steve, who stood in front of a green screen for years running in place and talking to invisible objects and animals so kids like me could have entertaining, educational television. Thanks again for all your help. Tulip Field in the Netherlands. This looks like a place where all your worst troubles and fears would just disappear. My grandpa, who knows nothing about video games but loves me very much and wants to relate to me. Are you winning? When someone remembers small details about you which you mentioned during a normal talk? This is beyond nice. When you ask a question in class and a small conversation starts. 10-year-old me on a long car ride. My imaginary friend doing parkour to keep me entertained. Me. About to fall asleep after a tiring day. My depressed friend messaging me late at night. Do you have time to talk? Me. Yeah, I've got time. My dog begging for whatever is on the stove, completely unaware he's asking for boiling water. Me to friend's mom. Thanks for letting me come over. Her. Don't worry, this is your home too. Me. I worked at McDonald's for 2.5 years, and I put 11 nuggets in almost every 10-piece I made. My grandpa got bitten by a spider, and he was really upset, so I went to get some cream. But before I could leave the room, I heard him say, "At this age, I can't handle the responsibility of being a Spider-Man." Me growing up without a father. Me who is now a father, and will always take care of my child. 23-year-old me. I don't think he will recognize me. It's been a while. My primary school teacher at the market. Hello, Peter. Being mad at your friend because they went to sleep early. Being happy because they are taking care of themselves. Adding that last cough to the phone call where you're calling in sick for work. Me winning against a random dude online. Also me after hearing his girlfriend saying she will sleep over if he wins. When your coworker also believes in normalizing male friendships. Do you want to form an alliance with me? My 3-year-old finding her 158th rock today. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? When you start speaking to someone new and they have the same sense of humor as you. Me returning back to a game after years. The old save file with all my achievements. Time for bed. Gotta say goodnight to my dog. M. Bond, keep a low profile. James Bond, someone's about to be very happy. Class started at 11:30 a.m. Me and my friend at 11:53 a.m.